Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marie if you're new, and today's video is about how much a junior doctor makes. Before I get into the video, if you could like, comment, and obviously subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. So I want to do this video just because money seems to be such a taboo subject in medicine, and I don't know why, because everyone gets paid, everyone has bills, everyone has rent or mortgage. Like, we need money to survive, and I'm such an advocate for talking about money, because at the end of the day we should all know how much we're going to get paid, what you're actually getting into. And medicine obviously isn't about money, but money has is a substantial part of anyone's lives because you need it to survive. So it is important to know exactly what you're actually going to be getting every month, and so you can just plan for the rest of your life. I just want to say that for some reason my pay slips so far have all been different. I've never had a month where it's been the same amount, so it kind of makes it hard to plan. Obviously when I first started I wasn't getting taxed. That is definitely one thing I'm going to be discussing later on in the video. First thing really and truly is understanding the pay slip. No one tells you how to read the pay slip. You literally just see all these names, words, letters, figures, and I'm just like, baby girl, what's going on? Or what is going on? So I'm going to discuss a little bit about the pay slip and how it works. This is just basic. The main thing is obviously seeing your name. Yeah, it's my paycheck. We'll have your hospital location, we'll have the job title, so this will be dependent on where you are. So for this pay slip it says FY1 because I'm a foundation year 1 doctor, and I was breast because I was in the breast and upper GI team. Pay scale foundation year 1, and now the salary wage. So the basic pay for a junior doctor is £28,808, and the standard hours is 40, but you never do 40 hours. That's what boosts up our pay, because the standard would be the 28,000. The PT salary wage is if you was part-time, which I'm not, so it's the same as what the normal basic pay is, which is the 28,000. Tax office name is the people that pay me. Tax code, guys, this one please be watching, like, it's so important because it should be 1257L. This means that your first £12,570 should be tax-free. I don't want to be getting taxed. No. And if it changes, which they did to me automatically, you're gonna get taxed. The tax man, yeah, when I got taxed that first time, I said, what's the meaning of all of this? What is the meaning of all of this? Because he took a hefty chunk. So make sure that you're in the right tax code. For my next payslip, they put me on 757L, which I don't actually know what it is, but apparently that's like the emergency tax codes, something like that. For my first payslip, I got around 2.5. For my second payslip, I got 2.3, and that's because obviously taxman said I'ma take £433. I was like, that's not nice. That's really not nice. And obviously I called up straight away, and do you know what, the only reason why I knew was I didn't have access to my ESR, so it's electronic staff records. Please make sure you get your login details for that, because it shows you your payslip. If not, you're just getting what you get in your account, so you don't know what the breakdown is. And through talking to my other F1s, please talk to your co-workers, your colleagues. Everyone's getting paid the same, so there's no need for everyone to be doing hush hush. Like, let's be talking about how much we're getting paid. And that's how, like, people knew that they were on the wrong tax code, that they've been taxed. Even for me, I found out 3 months later that I did not get paid for my induction. My induction was like literally nearly 2 weeks, and you didn't pay me for that. And it was only through talking to my other colleagues, because I didn't realize that it was supposed to say on my payslip induction. I just thought they just, you know, added it in. So I had to now go and run them down for my money, because you better pay me my money. I'm not playing around, because I did those hours and you're not paying me. And all now I ain't been paid. They said they're gonna add it to the January payslip. I did my induction in July, guys. like it's not a joke. So you guys have to be on it. Like nobody wants to give you the money that you're actually owed. You have to be the one chasing them down. But I just want to explain how the pay works on the pay slip. So you have your basic pay, and then it said earned is 173.81. So that basically works out the number of hours we do in a month. This is what they say. I'm like, does it really make sense? I don't know, but this is what they say. And the rate is, yes, we only get paid £13.81 an hour after 6 years in medical school. And that works out to be £2,467. And then you have your additional rostered hours, because like I said, we never do 40 hours on surgery. Your normal week will be 8 till 5, so what, that's 9 hours times by 5, so 5 extra hours a week. Or if you did your longer days or your nights, you'd be doing even more hours, more than 45. So I did around like 30 hours in the month extra. And obviously the rate again is the £13.81, so that works out to be £420.12. And then you have your night duty, so this is at a premium 37% top of your basic pay, because they want to be doing nights, right? That's the only time we really get compensated. And so my night shifts would be, you'll do 8 p.m. till 8:30 a.m. so that works out roughly around 51 hours in the month. As you can see by my face, the night pay was not making sense to me, but I made this text box to explain exactly how we get paid for nights. And then the weekends is greater than 1 and 2, between 1 and 2 and 1 and 4. So yeah, I was basically working 1 and 3/1 and 4 weekends. So you get paid extra for that, because again, who really wants to be working on weekends? And I got paid £180.05. And then in terms of my deduction, now this is what makes me want to fight, want to tussle, because I'm just like, you're rude, you're actually rude. You have your national insurance that you need to pay, which is funny because it's like, oh yeah, I'm helping to pay the NHS, and I'm just like, baby, why do we have a computer if that's not been working for like literally half the time I've been here? You know, the money's not really money in. But I contributed £257.89, and then I'm in the NHS pension scheme. I don't know how they calculate, because everyone has different percentages, but they've given me 7.1%, so I paid £153.95. Then I also contribute to my doctor's mess, which is £8. And then in my next pay slip, when they flip and tax me, so they pay E1, this is when they slap me with the 433 full A. That's a big amount. And then on top of that, student loan is £195. But I realised that I should not even be paying student loan right now, because I integrated. So I should be starting to pay my student loan in April. I've been running student finance down good 3-4 times. They're still taking my money. So I need to, why do I need to chase people for my own money? It's really annoying. I literally don't even have the time or energy to be doing this, but it's got to be done. And this is why, again, talk to people about your pay, about your finances, because it was my friend that told me that we should not be paying the student finance. I think the main thing is to discuss your pay with your colleagues. You learn so much. Most people that start foundation year 1, you literally just come out of medical school, which is basically you've just come out of uni. No one teaches you all of this of how to read a pay slip or tax codes and all of this, and calling up HMRC. So it's all stuff that I've had to learn whilst obviously starting this new job. Take it as you will in terms of how much doctors get paid, if it's a lot or if it's not. But I just think in this day and age, and I've talked about it in my video before, but I'm like, I need a second income, just because, you know, life is expensive, living costs, food, travel, rent, bills, it all adds up. And then on top of that, you want me to save for a house that keeps going up and up and up in London. I'm just like, something has to give. I know, to be fair, like for a starting salary, especially when it was like the 2.7, I was like, this is decent. Here's two full pay slips of my lowest paying month, which was £2,290.94 in November, and my highest paying month, which was £2,790.94 in October. I think, now if I'm on a bit less in A&E and you kind of deep how much life is, you're like, okay, that mixture of wanting to do enjoyment and having to save for the future, it's like, I'm only young once, but damn, what is old Marie gonna, not even old Marie, like Marie with her family and all of that, what is she, how are we gonna get there? So it's kind of finding that balance. But I just say it's good to know how much you're actually gonna earn. It should go up a bit when you're it does go up a bit when you're in foundation year 2, and then obviously as you continue you can get extra money for locuming. For the hospital I'm at, we normally get paid £13 an hour. If you work on the weekend or nights or bank holidays, it goes up to £40 an hour, which is crazy. And the standard or standard hours, it goes to £31 an hour. So there isn't a bit of money there. They just don't want to pay us day to day. But I guess like for A&E, I'm just like, for my own mental health, I cannot be doing extra hours. Get me out of here. You kind of lose your mind a bit when you're in the same place constantly. It feels like you live in the hospital, and I'm just like, a couple of hours here and there, yeah, it's nice for the extra money, but is it worth for my mental health? I don't think so. But obviously everyone's different. Everyone has their own saving goals or commitments that they need to do, that they need the extra money. So there are options to do that. I hope this video was helpful and kind of gives you an insight as to what doctors, junior doctors actually earn. And yeah, if you could like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video.